Hello, everyone, and welcome to Corner's Corner. We've lost 3 people in 24 hours in the chronic pain community. One was due to lung cancer. One was due to Lyme disorder, and the other one was spondylitis, or how you pronounce it. I'm not very good with words, so I'm sorry. But 3 people in like a 24-hour period. Folks, this has got to stop. We have got to start doing things to help the chronic pain community. I mean, seriously, we really need to step it up a lot. It saddens me very much. 2 of the people I did not know, but still they are in the chronic pain community, and we can't stand for this. One I knew, I was friends with. As a matter of fact, I just spoke with her last week or the week before about some issues, some things that were going on. So, it's very sad. It's a sad day in the chronic pain community. Of course, we lose people all around the world all the time, and that's devastating. That's sad to everyone. But this is our own chronic pain family, and we're trying to stand up and fight and make, spread awareness and everything else for this community, and all these different disorders. And we're losing way too many people. Way too many people. It is just uncalled for. And we need to start standing up, speaking out, and taking the fight to the Congress and to our senators and to the insurance companies and all the above. I mean, we really need to start pursuing this a lot, because we've got a lot going on, and it's not a good thing by no means. So we really got to step it up. We need you people to start sharing the radio shows that people do with the chronic pain community and help. It's not just about my radio show. It's about anyone that is helping the chronic pain community. This is what we need. We're in desperate need of help. We have a silent auction going on, or will be going on soon. We talked about it a little bit earlier this morning. We have some people donating some things to that auction that will be auctioned off, and the money will go towards research of some sort that we're going to still have to work out the final plans. But we definitely are trying to make a difference. Brian just come up with a letter. I believe it's for the silent auction. I'm double checking it now. Yep, it sure is. So we are going to start sharing that. I'm going to be sharing it on my Facebook page as well. Brian's going to be sharing it. Wendy's going to be sharing it. We're all going to be sharing it, because we're all in this together. So we need to start helping. Seriously, folks, it's getting bad. We have a lot of things that we need to be doing. We need to be contacting doctors' offices and writing our Congress and senators and everything. It's getting bad. Everybody worries about the pain medication. This is a lot more than pain medication. This is about people's dying, and that's a very big issue in this country, with people not being treated the way they should be treated, or simply because doctors don't know about our conditions. A lot of doctors don't. There's a lot of doctors out there that do know about the conditions, and some of us get treated very well by our doctors, but there's also some that doesn't. And we just need to start reaching out and helping more. We need to quit being so negative and fighting with each other and trying to outdo each other. That's nonsense. None of us need to be doing that. Well, first of all, it's not good for our health. Makes our pain even worse to be stressed all the time and fighting over stupid stuff. So folks, we need to grow up and start helping one another. This is, like I said, this is wake up time. It's time for a reality check. We're losing people, a lot of people, and we need to step up and start doing things to help. It's just sad that we can't we can't do things without fighting, and it's sad. It really is. So we need to come together and start helping, and helping in several different ways. There's a lot of ways we can help, not only by raising awareness, which really is not doing us a whole lot of justice. We need a lot more than raising awareness. We need fighting for cures and stuff. That's what we need to be doing. So, I want everyone to understand that this is big time. This ain't no joke. It's serious, and I want to pull this community together the best I can. And me and putting the fire out on CRPS RSD and CRPS or RSD CRPS Warriors and Corner all work together, and we are doing our absolute best and fighting as hard as we can to make a difference and get people help. It's just it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. We need to really pull together. I can say this all day long. We just need to start pulling ourselves together and quit the riffraff and the stuff that we're doing. Let's bring some items to the table for the silent auction that we're doing. Let's get involved. We have all got something laying around our house that we can donate, large or small. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's $1 or it's $100. We need to really pull together. This community needs to come together, and we need to really start acting, start caring about people, and stop being so hateful to one another. I mean, it's not cool at all. It's not. And I was talking to a gentleman last week that lives in Australia. Australia doesn't have very much knowledge on these disorders, from what I understand, and that's heartbreaking, because those people are suffering dearly, and they don't have the knowledge that our doctors have. So we all sit here and say, our doctor is no good, this or that. Excuse me. Well, let me give y'all a little heads up. Our doctors know a lot more than a lot of these other countries. Germany knows quite a bit. There's a lot of treatment in Germany. You will see that I've got posted on my Facebook a couple of videos from a guy that I think was getting treatment from Germany. He is in remission from it, and that's very good. This video is kind of old, but it shows that the guy has been in remission for quite some time, and it actually shows him running for the first time in long time, and it's very inspiring. It's on my Facebook page, and feel free to watch it. You will be inspired by this video, I promise you. I know I've been very inspired by the video. So I want to come on air, and I know this is not this is not really a scheduled show, I just threw this together because I want everybody to know that we do have things in the works. Working on a lot of things right now, and we're staying very, very true to our chronic pain community. We're not going anywhere. We are here. We're not running anywhere. We are going to help the chronic pain community as long as we can. So I'm going to leave you with a short, it's about 4 minutes long. It's a RSDCRPS awareness audio. I want to share it just so some of you new listeners that really don't know what we're talking about with chronic pain, I have a little idea by the music. So please sit back and enjoy, and thank you for listening.
Can you imagine living every day of your life suffering from the worst pain known to man? Most people can't wrap their head around the idea of that, but for many, this is reality. Something as little as a sprained ankle or surgery or any type of nerve damage can make someone's nervous system go haywire. This leaves them in non-stop pain since their nervous system never stops sending pain signals, ultimately making their nervous system become hyperactive. RSD pain is ranked 45 on the McGill Pain Index scale, which means it is rated as the most painful chronic pain disease that exists. It is about cancer non-terminal and both medicated and non-medicated pregnancy. Although there's a lot more that comes with having complex regional pain syndrome, otherwise known as reflex sympathetic dystrophy, the most common symptoms aside from chronic pain are extreme fatigue, color and temperature changes, sensitivity to touch, depression, insomnia, and so many. Can you imagine the touch of a feather feeling like razor blades cutting you? Can you imagine being healthy one day and not being able to walk the next? Can you imagine losing all function in your body, needing to rely on crutches, a cane, or a wheelchair to get around? Can you imagine not being able to wear your favorite clothes or shoes simply because it hurts too much or your limbs are too swollen? Can you imagine not being able to enjoy a shower because the water feels like hot needles touching your skin? Can you imagine faking a smile and trying to be strong for your family and friends just to face prejudice from people because they don't believe how much you suffer? Can you imagine not remembering what it feels like to be pain-free? Can you imagine this being your life? Would you think it's worth living?
Yeah, it's very touching video or audio.
Time after time, I find myself listening to people saying they feel bad for me, or that I'm faking this all, or to suck it up because people have it worse than me. If you feel bad for me, then support me. If you think I'm faking it, then leave your comments to yourself. If you're so quick to say that people have it worse than me, then try living one day in my shoes. I hope this video gives people more of an idea of what the struggle RSD sufferers go through on a daily basis. But more than anything, I hope people can walk away from their computer screen, phone, iPad, whatever it may be, with the motivation to support someone suffering or educate someone who is uneducated and unaware of what CRPS or RSD is. Getting people's sympathy isn't what we need. It's for people to respect and support us. Support is everything. It's the little things that mean the most. Whether it's somebody giving you a friendly call or sending a friendly text checking in, guaranteed it will put a smile on any sufferer's face. Somebody to spend time with and make you smile on those bad days. A feel better card in the mail. Somebody being an advocate for you. Somebody admiring and recognizing your strength. These are the things that give